Hi folks, it's been a while since my last upload to YouTube, but I've been kind of busy with packing all of my student belongings before I leave for the summer. However, I was determined to finish a review of a film that I started back in July of last year. When Toy Story 3 came out, I noticed a slew of knockoff Toy Story titles in every single pound shop in my hometown, but none of them compared to one little beauty that I just happened to stumble across while doing my weekly shop at Poundland. The film itself was so bad that it just begged to be reviewed just by glancing at the box art. However, try as I might, my filmmaking skills weren't exactly even subpar with what most people are used to seeing online these days. But now that I've enjoyed an entire year of film school, I'm as determined as ever to finally get this shameless piece of rip-off kitsch exposed for the horror that it is. Ladies and gentlemen, I present to you Dog Story, Little Heroes 2. Okay, let's check this bitch out. Oh god. Nice disc art. American Cinema International presents a pretty crappy font design. Kind of misleading from what they actually had on the DVD cover. Oh well, I'm sure that the title sequence for the film will be much more interesting and, entertaining? Well, maybe the director is one of those Hollywood risk takers, or even a maverick of the film industry, or hell, maybe even a David Lynchian progressor of the film world. Alas, sadly not. In the entire opening title sequence, we're treated to a beach, a pier, a Ferris wheel, some apartment buildings, and some boats. And you want to know something else? This is the only time that you'll get to see this location. It doesn't even show up in the rest of the film. So after that intriguing set of shots, we're finally introduced to one of our little heroes, Hercules. Aww. Shortly followed by, oh god, our main character, Charlie.
Captain Hercules, hard to port. Affirmative. Mission accomplished, Captain.
We're gonna have a great time on our trip, Charlie.
Aunt Karen, can you take me to see the Navy ships and helicopters again?
Maybe, if you're good.
Awesome. Come on, Samson.
Ah yes, what could possibly go wrong in Charlie's life right now? He's got his dad, his dogs, his Aunt Karen, his house, Aunt Karen? What happened to his mum? Where is she?
Give me a hand.
Come on, Harry, help him out.
That's our Aunt Karen. Okay, so now that we've finally been introduced to Charlie and his dogs, the plot can now fade into a YMCA commercial? What the hell? I really have no clue what's going on here. It would appear that Samson and Hercules are trying to chase down two inmates who are trying to escape. However, it begs the question that if these two are trying to get away, why aren't the other inmates who are clearly not in their cells trying to do the exact same thing? In fact, why are they running? These are two fully grown men. I mean, surely they could just stomp on the dogs and be over with it. Oh, but then we'd have no plot. Yeah, forgot about that thing. Well, it just so happens that the whole thing was just a dream and that one of our lovable inmates has a fear of Samson and Hercules. However, this doesn't go down too well with the other inmates.
I can't sleep.
Hey, shut up, Corny!
Corey, this is the last time you hear.
Yeah, you freak!
Watch your back in the yard, Carney.
You know, you keep telling me that, Slick, but it hurts my neck.
I think God just cried.
Hey, be quiet, you guys. I'm trying to go back to sleep.
Ooh, yeah! Quiet, you guys, otherwise I'll tell the warden on you. Ooh.
Can I borrow your pillow for a second?
Sure.
Thank you.
No, I don't want to play Pillow Pirates, Slick. You're so silly.
Oh, Slick, you're so silly. Jesus Christ, it's a wonder how these two haven't been killed yet. Meanwhile, at the Fresh Prince of Bel-Air's house, Charlie and his Aunt Karen are getting ready for a day out. Bloody hell, does this kid ever stop smiling?
Hey, did I ever show you the zoo that they have at the Navy?
What zoo?
Where they keep the tomcats and the prowlers and the hornets.
Those are planes.
Really?
Yes! Really!
I'm sorry I couldn't see Shelley while I was here.
My wife, she's having a wonderful time in New York.
If by New York you mean your dungeon. Watching you. Meanwhile, Slick and Carney, our two lovable inmates, are undergoing psychotherapy for their phobia of dogs.
Watch the ball.
Oh god, look at this. Can't the budget even afford a pocket watch?
Now, Carney, the dogs in your hallucinations, your nightmares, have you ever met them before?
Yes.
Tell me about it.
We were gonna kidnap this kid. We weren't gonna hurt him. But then everything got screwed up because of these two dogs. Slick said it would be easy. We could play tie up the kid.
What? What? Tie up the kid? That's not something a fully grown adult should be saying, okay?
Yes, Slick. Very good. Continue.
It was the easiest 35 grand I was ever gonna make.
35 grand? You did that whole thing for just 35 grand? I mean, sure, that's a fair amount of cash, but you can't even buy a house these days for 35 grand. Whatever happened to $1 million ransoms?
It was all set up. All I had my way with these two funny-looking mutts and my dimwit partner. These dogs, I mean, they were amazing. They were smarter than most humans. Well, especially Carney. But they always seemed to be a couple of steps ahead of us all the time. And now I'm stuck here. I mean, that big floppy-eared clown dog, he even peed on my head.
Ugh! Enough with the Home Alone sketches. Can we please just get this awful story moving? God is now sobbing. Whoa, wait, more of these two? I thought Charlie was supposed to be the main character. Well, as it turns out, the reject cast of Star Trek have finally had enough of Slick and Carney, and so they decide to do them in.
Sorry. Shut your pipes, Eagle Beak.
Hey, how'd you like the shock treatment?
Did you get to see the monkey?
Monkey?
Monkey!
But luckily for them, a washing machine explodes, giving them enough time to jump out of a human-sized laundry chute in a maximum security prison. They then fall into a clothes trolley, which an obviously deaf, blind, and dumb prison guard then proceeds to push into a van. Now, I call him deaf, blind, and dumb because he obviously didn't really notice the weight of two fully grown men suddenly appearing in a clothes trolley. While all this is happening, Charlie and his Aunt Karen have finally arrived at the naval yard.
Look at those ships. I'm so glad you work for the Navy, Aunt Karen.
Exposition much?
Okay, you must be Charlie.
Hi, nice to
Charlie.
meet you.
Hey, Karen, how are you?
Good.
This is Ensign Lamping.
Charlie, nice to meet you.
Hi.
Hey, Karen, how you doing?
Welcome aboard the USS Sides. Now, Charlie, the Sides is an Oliver Hazard Perry class guided missile frigate.
That means we kill people, Charlie.
That's cool.
You like helicopters?
Yeah, I love them.
Now, our primary mission is to track submarines, but we're also capable of surface-to-air combat. Come on, we'll check out the O2 deck next.
Okay.
So, Captain Happy over here lets Charlie wander around the ship blind while he tries to chat up Aunt Karen. Oh, I sure hope nothing bad happens when kids run around fully armed military ships blindly. They're dogs! And they're playing checkers! Oh my god.
Oh, come on.
Oh gee, I hope the guy whose hobby involves standing around water a lot can swim. Huh, guess not. But do not fear, distressed audience member, for Samson and Hercules are here to save the day.